really loose and looks really pretty. Can we try it again? So bow arm was great. Left hand, those fingers are sliding into their place a little bit slowly. Do you think you can set them down right on the note? I bet you can. Do you want to try it one more time? If you have to adjust, it's okay. Really quick adjustment. Did you notice which note you had to fix both times?
The E?
Second finger on the E string. It's the G. And did you maybe notice which way you had to fix it? Was it too high or was it too low?
I think it was too low.
Okay. So we can think now, every time you're playing tonalization, that you'll have to aim a little bit higher than you think you have to get that note. Can you try it once just going up to that G? Let's see if we can get the G. Just think, go higher than I want to, go higher than I want to. Oh, that's got me too. It's okay. And I noticed something this time that I didn't notice before. I think you can help your hand out a little bit.
The right hand?
The left hand.
Okay.
Yeah, the left hand. So what's happening right now that I'm seeing is your thumb is back here, which pulls your whole hand back. So you're having to adjust your first and second fingers going up all the time. If you bring that thumb up, it's going to move probably right into place. Yeah, that looks really good. Can I fix it? Can I bring your mouth even higher? There.
So you're bringing the thumb up like you're cradling it.
Yeah. It was close the first time.
Cradle inside the worship?
It's sort of a, I'm going to put my chin rest on, or my shoulder rest on.
Like, should we, like, keep on, like, should I practice, like, keep, like, put in my...
Your thumb. Keep practicing tonalization. This week, we're going to focus, your bow sound is so great this week. It's beautiful, it's straight and strong. This week, we're going to work on the intonation a little bit, because your third fingers sound great. They're pretty easy to check against the open strings. That first and second fingers having trouble. So when we're holding our violins, my thumb is actually closer to, like on my bow hand, my thumb is sort of across from my second finger. It's also sort of between my first and second fingers here, so that my fingers can be curved instead of them having to stretch like this. So it's sort of, for me, resting above my first knuckle.
Where it's resting.
Yeah. And then everything's right there for you. Yeah. Is that comfortable? Yeah. So we're cool.
Can you try another tonalization like that? It's
One
really
more, one more.
concentrating on the fingers.
Yeah, that was much better than the first time we played it. Those first and second fingers still needed some adjustment, but your second finger is actually that much too high now, which is good. It's good, because it was that much too low before. So, just keep working on that. It sounds good. I'm loving this bow this week. Sounds so good. Okay.
How many times should you do tonalization?
I would do at least 3 of your tonalizations a day should be perfect.
3 or 3 to 5?
3, yeah, I would say we're aiming for 3 in a row that are perfect.
Perfect. So that
Yes.
means you keep going until you get it perfect.
Yeah. So, but I wouldn't do it
Until you die.
until you die, yeah. We don't need to overplay tonalization.
Right.
But really focusing on sound, it'll give you some time to say like, okay, here's where my hand is going to be for the rest of my practice. So that when we go to play our pieces, our hand is used to being in the right position. Does that make sense? But yeah, I wouldn't play it more than 10 times. Because we have lots of other stuff to do too. Okay. Vibrato stuff. Oh gosh. How much did you practice this week? You don't really know. Holy cow, Shiona, that looks so good. She's really getting that motion down. That's my alarm going off. Should probably go get it. So you can do it with third finger really well. How about second finger?
Let me get it.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Not as much as the third finger, but
Yeah. How about keeping that hand up high like you had it before? I really like that. That looks really nice. Keep your hand up, keep your hand up. Can you bring it back to where it's centered? Yeah. There you go. And slowly. Yeah, first finger has to go up pretty high too. First finger's the hardest for me.
yeah. That's probably second.
Yeah, third finger is definitely second, and third finger are the easiest. So you've got that done really well.
So most of the time when you do vibrato music, is it like on the long notes, not like the really short notes?
It depends on the piece that you're playing. So classical music from the classical era, like Mozart and some early Beethoven stuff, they hadn't really invented vibrato yet. It wasn't really widely used, and they tended to use it only on the long notes, if they used it at all. So if we're trying to be like true to what people would have sounded like in Mozart's day, we don't play with a lot of vibrato. But for most stuff from that was composed from 1850 on, we'll use vibrato. My teacher was always on my case for not vibratoing on every note. So once we learn how to do vibrato, we're going to try to get it in pieces like waltz and in chorus. We'll try to do vibrato on all the notes to make them sound beautiful. It's hard to do on the really little fast notes. It took me a really long time to learn how to do that.